We're back at Mezzaluna with Chef Eric Watson. This is Hungry for More. And with all the holiday parties coming up, you're going to need to know some great appetizers. And today we've got a spectacular soup.
That's right. This is kind of an interesting appetizer. It's a miniature soup. It's a demi-tasse cup soup. So I think typically we don't think of soup as an appetizer or an hors d'oeuvre, but today we're going to turn it into an hors d'oeuvre. And we're going to focus on a classical kind of fall flavor profile, which is the combination of apples and cheddar.
All right, let's get started.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and assemble this soup. Really a simple process with the soup here. We're gonna start with some oil. You can use butter if you'd like. Nice hot pan. We're gonna drop in some sliced shallots. Just move them around a little bit, give them a quick saute. So we're gonna hit it with a little bit of sherry wine here. We're gonna add a little chicken stock at this point. Then we're gonna add some heavy cream. We're gonna bring this up to a simmer, and then we're gonna pull it over to our blender. Our liquid is up to a simmer here. We're just gonna thicken it a little bit. So we have a basic roux here. This is, what we're using today is a mixture of canola oil and flour. You can use melted butter and flour. We basically get it to that kind of wet sand stage and maybe thin it out just a touch from there. So anyhow, it's fairly runny, but that's okay. We're gonna take it into our simmering soup. Just whisk it in real quick. Basically, we're just gonna thicken to our desired consistency. So whatever you happen to be looking for, add as much or as little as you would like. I'm just gonna thicken it slightly here. And then we're ready to make soup out of it. We're gonna go right into a blender. We're gonna smooth out all those shallots and everything, make a nice smooth soup. We're gonna turn it on low speed to start. Get it up to a fairly high speed. And then we're just gonna drop our cheddar cheese in. We have a nice 6-year-old aged cheddar. The mixture is still hot, high speed. All right, so what we're gonna do at this point, you can see it's got a nice cheddar color to it. We'll make sure we add a little salt and pepper for seasoning. Give it one last little stir. All right, we've got our demi-tasse cups here. So it kind of has that beer cheese look to it. We're gonna garnish it. So we've got our apples here. We've got a Honeycrisp apple with a little tarragon, fresh tarragon. Splashed it with a little lemon juice. We also have a citrus cream, which is just a sour cream with lemon juice, a little salt. To top it off, it's a little cheddar crisp.
How do you do that?
Well, we basically just take a little shredded cheddar like we had before, and we spray the inside of this muffin tin, and we throw the shredded cheddar in there. We dust it with a little bit of flour to absorb the fat that separates out of the cheese. And we bake it for about 5 to 8 minutes, 350 degrees, and we come out with a little cheddar crisp.
Wow, what a great idea.
There we go, Honeycrisp apple and cheddar soup.
This is beautiful. And it's easy to make. The only problem you're gonna have is everyone's gonna want bigger cups. Another great idea from Chef Eric at Mezzaluna. It's Hungry for More.